Hi guys, my name's Louise and I am a life coach and a heavy vehicle and plant mechanic trainer and assessor, and today I'm going to be talking about what I do and why I do it. I had some amazing responses from a video that I put out on Monday, Would You Ask a Man That? And it started some amazing conversations, and which is really what I want as well. So at this current moment, I work 20 hours a week training and assessing, and the other 20 hours a week I work on my life coaching business. My target audience is women in trades, so pretty much you guys that are already engaged with me, my community, my friends, and people that work alongside me. I come to this point of doing life coaching because as I come through my trade, so I started my trade when I was 15. I started out in a workshop, heavy vehicle mechanic, and I was there for 4.5 years. So I started working there as an apprentice when I was 15, and I was fully qualified by the time I was 19, halfway through that year. Actually, October was the month before October I left, because I'm so good at stuff. There I spent like 6 to 8 months there trading, and then I moved on to a smaller workshop. In my time that I was at that first workshop, it was quite a large international company. I had been through an ethics case. I had 2 kind of relationship things with guys in the workshop. Well, one was just talking, and then the other one was like hooking up. They both went south really badly. Ethics case, sexual harassment. I got a final written warning. And in that time, I also won an award every year academically at TAFE. And then I entered the WorldSkills competition where I come second regionally. After that, I moved to a smaller workshop, which was family. Well, it wasn't my family, but it was a family workshop. And it was lovely. There was some emotional hard times there where the boss had gotten cancer a few months after I started working there. A few months after that, I started dating his son, and then a few months after that, we were all working together. So it was me, my partner, and his dad. So that added a bit of emotional load on there. At the same time, I was training for National WorldSkills and International WorldSkills. So trained for National WorldSkills, come first nationally in the heavy vehicle competition, then trained internationally, and then trained for the international comp, where I come fourth in the world. All of that time I was still working on the tools, and I overloaded myself a shitload. At the time, going through WorldSkills, I was getting a bit more of a public image, and I was contacting and communicating with other female tradies in any time of their apprenticeship and even getting into the trade. And I love that communication. I love talking to other girls, even though some of them weren't going through the most positive experiences. I wanted to help them because I knew what it felt like to be in a negative experience and feel so trapped in your own mind. I ended up burning myself out. So I was working 40 to 50 hours a week on the tools. I was helping out at the Salt Women's Shed. I was doing TAFE ambassador work, so I was going to careers expos and talking to people who wanted to get into like work life, and especially having that experience to talk to young girls who were thinking of getting into the trades. So I loved that contact and that communication. And I was also keeping myself open and messaging and calling other girls that would reach out to me, who were either training for something awesome or were struggling. In that time of my life, I was like, you know what, I really want to be able to do this all in a 40-hour week. I wanted to be able to work on the tools. I wanted to help everyone and do all the things. And I ended up burning myself out, and I was sick for about 4 months where I didn't work full time. I then got into a mentoring job, which I love mentoring, but actually having it as a job, there were so many targets, and it actually took the caring and the love away from it. And I kind of worked out that I wanted to go into training and assessment. So I trained to become a trainer, because I thought that would be another spot where I would be able to, train and be technical and help people. So that was an amazing experience. I spent 2 years as a trainer and assessor, but I was restrained from what I can do help-wise. For the apprentices, they were going through different struggles, and I was told, Louise, your job's a trainer. Well, at first I was like, oh, they were like, oh yeah, you can help them, and then they were like, oh, your job's a trainer, so you can't. So then after that, I ended up looking for something where I could focus on helping women in trades. So I ended up finding a contract for 20 hours a week training and assessment, teaching and assessing in the mines, which is awesome. I do most of my work from home, and then I go onto site. But what that leaves me at is a lot of time to work on helping women in the trades. So that looks like a few different things for me at the moment. So creating content, so I'm a content creator, creating these videos, starting conversations. I've always been a bit of a troublemaker in any space that I've been in. It was actually brought up to me at church one time where we were in a meeting with like all the people who volunteer, and one of the guys was like, so what questions are you going to ask today? What trouble are you going to cause today? Because, you know, the church is quite a sexist place as well. So I caused a bit of trouble there. And I found out that asking those questions that nobody wanted to ask and talking about those topics that people strayed away from was something that I really enjoyed. And seeing the responses on my Would You Ask a Man That video, where people were talking and supporting each other, was amazing. Other girls were just chumming in, you know, having a rant, getting things off their chest and being like, cool, this is good now. And then talking about different ways they come back, and, you know, girls that had been in the trade for ages and like, you know, talking about their experiences. And I really love creating that and starting those conversations, which is amazing. And I also do life coaching. So I really believe that a lot of my success comes from the people who helped and supported me through the process of my apprenticeship and my work life. I got a lot of support from people that really kind of pushed me, encouraged me, and made me think about what I actually wanted to do. And I really want to be that person for other people. So I currently offer life coaching for my audience. I would love to have a chat with any of you. So pretty much the way that I work is that if you want to have a chat with me and see if working with me was something that you'd like. So life coaching is pretty much someone coaching you through situations that you're going on. So like a sports coach helping you discover your power. So pretty much I want to have a chat with you about what is going on with you and how we can release your power and totally own that situation. Whether it is moving up, moving out of a workplace, changing workplaces, or going through something that's not that great. I would love to have a chat with you guys. If you want to DM me, please do. I offer a 1 hour free call. No strings attached. I'm not going to push you into anything. If I feel like we could work together, I would let you know how we can work on how we could work together going forward. But realistically, that 1 hour chat really helps me get to know you guys, and I love to hear and talk to you and know your stories. A lot of you guys are my friends as well, and I value all my relationships with you guys. I love talking and messaging with you guys as well, and I love watching you guys' stories, so I follow a lot of you on Instagram as well. And the videos and the content that I create is going off questions that people are asking me, and if I see like a common theme in any people's stories about things that they're struggling with, I generally try to make a video like that. I know as when I was in the trade and I was younger, I was like, I didn't know what to ask, like the questions just weren't forming in my mind, and I didn't know who to ask, and I kind of thought I knew everything, which I didn't. So having this content out there, I really like being able to answer your questions and have them somewhere where other people who might not know exactly what is going on or what to ask, that can get this information. I have my YouTube channel, I've got Instagram pages, so Louise as a Party. Louise _ as a party _ coaching, Louise _ as a party _ 1996. The difference between my coaching and my 1996 page is on my 1996 page I post more personal stuff and pole dancing and all that kind of stuff. And showing that, like, for me it was a big transformation going from like kind of compartmentalizing different parts of my life. So I was like one person at work, I was one person at dancing, I was one person with my family, one person with this certain group of friends, and really trying to bring that all together and, you know, become one Louise. Yeah, so you can reach me on there. I've got a YouTube channel, which I post all these videos on, and also I like to try and share it with the lady trader groups from all over, because I want to start the conversations with you guys. And whether it's a conversation in the post or if you want to reach out via DM and we can book a call, I just want to keep these conversations going to make sure that you guys feel comfortable and confident to talk about things that are bothering you. Because just like a pothole in the road, if no one talks about it, it's not going to get fixed. It's just going to get bigger and bigger. People need to talk about it to then get it fixed and filled. And I feel like some of the issues that we have are just being ignored, and we're just trying to drive around the pothole, but it's just getting bigger. So all the conversations and chatting and supporting and helping you guys is what I really want to do. And I would really love for you guys to reach out to me. Some of you guys who comment on my posts a lot, I do try and reach out to you guys a bit more. And you might probably be getting some messages from me soon, because I want to get to know you. Alright guys, so that's just a bit about me and my why I'm so passionate about helping tradeswomen find their power and unleash it to the world, because we are an unstoppable force and we deserve to be supported and to feel safe and secure to talk about what's going on with us. Alright guys, so keep on smashing it. Please reach out if you need anything. Bye.